Hello there, favorites, and welcome to Picket Fence Pretty. Listen, I hope you can't hear the noise and stuff. My neighbor has a construction project going on. It looks like it's going to be so pretty, but it's loud, right? I am starting off the vlog today. Do you guys know what I want to do for you guys? I want to do 7 days of pretty. So I'm hoping this is the beginning of that. I want to post every day this week. And I'm going to start with this video. The other videos are videos of things I'd recorded over the past couple of weeks of me decorating stuff and things like that. And I'll be sharing that Mother's Day recipe cake that I promised you guys. But we are planning a picture day, like a DIY home photo shoot thing, because we're not professionals, for my friend who's turning 30. It's Wednesday that I do this. And we're starting off with making her a dummy cake. So I've been using this styrofoam thing for my flowers. I do faux flowers on here. You would have seen in my other vlogs when I do that. When I was testing out which foams would work best, I also played around with like regular styrofoam like this and all of that stuff. I played around with chicken wire and stuff. So anyway, my friend's birthday is on Friday and we want to take some pictures so she remembers her 30th was a little different, a little cute, a little lax, and we are going to take pictures later on at another friend's house. We need like a space that is blank walls and things like that, and neither one of us has that in our homes. So our homes are rather tiny and cramped and all of that. So we're gonna go take pictures at Ingrid's. But in the meantime, I've an order that I'm baking in the oven, and I'm gonna work on her dummy cake. It's a very plain cake. I made one for another friend a couple of weeks ago. Her birthday was a week ago and she loved it. So I'm gonna like make a similar design, just plain white with some writing going around the cake. The design that Gamo had sent me. I don't know if I'm saying it like that, like you guys would know who that is. But anyway, I wrap my styrofoam because then it's easier to clean after. And I had to spray my board because I want a whiteboard. I wouldn't do this for like something that people are gonna eat. I'd just buy a whiteboard, but I didn't have whiteboards and I really wanted to like not have that break, that harsh break of silver and a very stark white cake. I like that look. I'm going to secure this with it's the birthday girl. I'm going to secure this down here using hot glue. It will peel off easy because I'll never use this board for anything else after this, right? If I ever have to take it off, it just makes the styrofoam easier to clean because I am going to use an edible element. I'm going to cover this with ganache. So you just don't want, if it's going to stay on, even if you wash it clean, you know, it breeds bacteria, all of that stuff. So protect your styrofoam because they're not cheap. This is not something you want to like throw away and do whatever. I don't offer the service. I don't make dummy cakes for people. I swear one of her candles is broken. I promise you, I need to try to fix it. She's turning 30, so we got a 29 and a 30, and we're gonna do, you've seen that, where you swap them out. It's going to be so hard to do because we don't have a repeat number. I should just put something. I'm going to go get those candles. I got these when I was running errands. I liked the balloon look. So 30. And when I got home, so I'm probably the one who broke them, I realized that the 2 is broken. So I was like, maybe I'll just melt it down like a hot surface because it's wax, right? Rub against a hot surface like I do with the chocolate balls and stick it together. Or just hot glue it, honey, because truly. Okay, the 2 is broken because her 20s are over, I swear. You all, I think I just wasn't paying attention in the store. This glue wasn't even like sealed properly. Oh my god, I'm annoyed. The one thing about icing a styrofoam or faux cake, whatever, is that there's no weight to it. It's so hard. It moves around. Oh my god. This is white chocolate ganache. I envy people who can go in with one coat and get it right. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it moves. Guys. Because it doesn't have the weight of an actual cake, right? Because you're barely pushing. You're not pushing actually up against the cake, but because this weighs nothing, any slight kind of pressure feels like you are pushing it around, directing it to go direct, like places you don't want it to go. It's annoying. I'm gonna treat it like an actual cake, and then I'm gonna crumb it first. It's also because I have this cling wrap at the bottom, so I need to give it a crumb coat so that it gives me a smoother surface to come and finish on. It's a 6-inch, so this would be the size of my banter cake, not the size of a banter cake. Okay, don't text your favorite baker and tell them that I said wada wada wada. It's not how it works. Banter cakes are actually supposed to be 4 inches. I need to add some white food colorant to this so it can give me back that stark white feel I'm going for. Ordinarily, like if I'm icing a real cake, I was not going to put this in the fridge. I was going to leave it at room to set, mostly because the cake itself is cold. So the ganache would harden fairly quickly. Just like that, it's set. We can go back in, literally 2 minutes. We need a rough edge on this. Like we're not gonna have a clean, sharp edge on it. It's not the vibe. But like a soft, rough edge, nothing too thick. Oh, pues. Para cadê dele? You So I was initially going to go for the design that you guys are seeing now, where the sentence goes all around, but it's not going to work for me. So I'm just going to write hello 30 or hello dirty 30 or talk to me 30 something here, so that when we swap out the candles, like the 30 can have the writing and then the 29 can be plain on the side. So the cake, when we're taking pictures, when you're facing one way it has the writing and the other way it doesn't. But if you're gonna do the sentence that's going all, or like spinning all around the cake, grab some baking paper, wax paper, whatever you have on hand, and cut out the same size strips. This is going to help you to maintain, it's like having lines in your book when you write. Okay, it's going to help you to maintain so that your sentence doesn't go all wonky. Stick this down, like secure that with a little bit of whatever frosting you use. This is ganache, so you'd stick that down there, and then you take this paper as well, make it go all around. That way your sentence is going to hold nice and crisp and clean when you write, like with your piping and stuff. So I'm waiting for the people to tell me if they want me to write talk to me 30 or hello dirty 30 or just hello 30. I don't know. Rolling to abong mega yo mawe kan gas birthday after your birthday oh to sigulay butchay with the 7 come on unya guys birthday girl
Lebih level lawan.
Moya kuateti guys. Moya kuateti.
Kita kau nak pakai itu kan gambar nak usin.
Asma.
Harus tadi.
Itu terkin langsung.
Kedaran kaya boleh join. Baby join. Yung niya over. Mire que wino siya sa akin sumpu sa balon siya sa sini. Asal stone sa baga. Kung siya na magani na bigyan si Jerry. Aki siya na sa kyo fitana mo. Lupa ba ya ba chumi. Azia gana belo ro e poba. Instead of with rula. Udule wegenya ya pepe. Oh, vai kasi dito na buyo. Ito na buyo ko. Maria ba kasi mo ali. Kung nangilitan.
Yes, friend. We're ready. Okay, photograph. No swag. Ano sih? Wami wa kay mo. Sinaga. Mo may din niya na. A big cup of coffee. I should try. Aku before na go siya so. Friend, I just regara ba man. I feel like regara. Give it taste.
Be happy. Happiness.
Oh, ina. Browner mundo thala browners.
Cosa teman mana?
Hey, uto thala mana kira na Julian. Nyanga uzigize jeni tuyele bese de kupela konchara jeri keti. Ngale ga ochela yone. Sasa dunia isa banga mjame kama zina.
No one man Moses Verman.
Oh, little bright so. They're so good. Your pictures are nice, bro.
Attitude everything. Attitude that's it. That's it. Attitude is what it is. Why not tell me do something? We especially
You wanna real mora?
Bujeng. Mara tshwere kwa TikTok wa tsa
Hey, again.
Ari yo buyelele mo.
Problem ngasikaya ibinkiri go ya live go pula makeup genze. Engale.
Usonjo ra live. Usonjo ra live eba crew ya ga uruso every day. Uba guest light or.
me out.
Ba correct yani buba solwe na uyibone. Mebo yento next. Ngisa stick my.
Kung ba jama ko sorgen? Ko prote.
Kira kuno pulo de gigin.
Pascal ya ga.
Zona gini pose born.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chan.
You see? Yeah.
Chagara vlog rotary blades ya guy. Babu jaro rotary blades ya guy. Phone ya guy will help him. Onya guy kekeli jaro. Gugi sa kumoja keke. Maybe do this is already na gisho. Come on, don't poison us, mama. Aski,
XOXO Gossip. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to who? I want to be 30. 30 and flirty and thriving. 30 and flirty and thriving. 30 and flirty and thriving. 30.
It is Thursday morning. These are some like my limited flavor that I made for Father's Day. I froze these 2 sponges and I'm gonna make magome cake for her 30th. It would be just a shame for my friend to not have a cake for her 30th. Like, it just would not make sense. There's the dummy cake we used yesterday for the shoot. I wanted to show you guys. I started cleaning it up already. Good morning. I started cleaning it up already, and then I realized that you guys probably want to see how easy it is to just put it apart and all of that. So I'm gonna come back in here later and do all of that. Like, literally, I need to sit down for my tea. Then I'm gonna come in here and work. My other friend Sabella's birthday is also today, so I'm gonna make him a little donut stack, a small one. Let me show you. I'm gonna make him a donut. I really just want my friends to know that I love and appreciate them so much. I'm gonna make him a donut stack because he loves my chocolate cake. It's his favorite thing in the world, and I use that recipe for this. So I'm gonna make him a little stack, not too big because nobody else at his house likes chocolate. They prefer lemon, and he likes chocolate, so I'm gonna make enough for him to binge over the next couple of days. I'm gonna add these, just a tiny little stack, the same one that I made for Ole for his confirmation, his communion. So yeah, I prefer to work with these from frozen, so I'm gonna throw them back in the freezer, and I'm just gonna dip them in some dark chocolate ganache and stack them, really. So that's it. I think I'm supposed to go to town with him actually, so it'll be a cute little surprise. This is not gonna take me that long. I just want to sit down and enjoy my cup of tea. Okay gang, I'm back. It's Thursday, I said. I am strongly considering doing a little poiki for my friends. But I'll tell everybody late tomorrow, Friday. If people are gonna get mad, oh well, you know. Alright you guys, I'm back. I'm strongly considering, this is a batch of ganache I had in the fridge. I'm gonna finish that up. The ganache ratio for dipping is 2 to 1. I'll show you. And it's so lovely, and it's sat out for a while. So I'm gonna dip with this one first because it's from a couple of days ago. And finish this, and then dip in the new one. There. Nice. I really want to do a boiki for my friend. She used to do them all the time for herself on her birthday, would chill at her house and just, those are the vibes. And it's 30, and all the plans we had have basically, you know, life happened. So any plans we had for her 30th, we simply can't meet anymore because things kept happening. So I'm like, let me do this for her. It's just a handful of people, the usual girls that you guys usually see me chill with back here. two of them aren't around. But my mate, whose birthday it is today, it's Sabella's birthday today, he'll come, and I'm inviting our other friend, and I'm hoping he'll also be available. But I can only tell everybody late tomorrow because I'm making arrangements for what kind of meat we're going to be using in the poiki, and I would prefer to text people once I have the meat. This is why I hate recording with a microphone, because when it dies, the way that it keeps on, let me see. When it dies and you don't see the light dying, you'll be speaking to yourself for time and millennia because there's a transmitter thing there. There's just no sound. You would think that it would be designed such that when you stop talking, it just starts picking up your voice. No, baby. It picks up nothing. It blocks the sound. Okay, that's what it does. So I was talking to myself the last part saying two of the girls we usually have around won't be here. Cake board 8-inch. So I'm trying to figure out how to stack. Those girls won't be here, and I'll invite a couple of her friends, right? That live by our street to come. And yeah, it's one of those situations where we may end up in a situation where people feel like they were snubbed, but I don't care because they could have put something together for her. Those are my feelings. So I don't think anybody should feel snubbed. This is not really a planned thing. I may not even go through with it if I don't get like my meat that I'm making arrangements for. I can't. I won't be able to. The thing about girls is that now I could add some flowers here and make it more of a moment than it is. Do you know what I mean? Like insert little flowers. That would be so cute with some faux baby's breath stuck into the little spaces and stuff. But you know. So then there's just this. And then I don't even have, there's some candles I have in mind. I feel like a whole lot of candles would make this such a cute moment. But then, yeah, then he can snack on that. Yes, I will not dare, and I mean dare, put this man's age on here. I think it might throw him off and ruin his all day. He's completely ruined his entire day. I'm looking for candles in my catch-all drawer. Maybe I think my friend would come undone. I wanted him to get it before we left for town, but now I think he has to get it after because I can buy the candles in town, and then when I come back, I can be like, surprise. Okay, well, we're gonna have to give this to him when we come back from town, you guys. It's just, can you imagine with like candles, and then the candles on, even more, you know? Okay. Like the skinny ones, because I have these extra long ones, but that's not the look I'm going for. And the others are rose gold anyway. I love these for a certain moment. Is this that moment? No. Then I'm going to put this in the fridge. The other one that I took out, I put in the fridge. This one is not in the fridge because it's not sliced. So I needed to come to room so I can give it a quick slice. Honestly, I will not be adding this limited flavor to the menu in the form that I'm going to be decorating it. And I'll explain to you guys when I'm decorating it. Crumble cakes have a hard top, right? That's the point of having the crumble. You want that crunch. You want it to be thick enough and all of that stuff. It won't be an easy cake to cut into and a smooth cake to cut into. It may even collapse your cake because you'll be fighting with your knife to get through this crumble. I might sell it just as like this, like a crumble cake. It's done, and do enough tutorials, like maybe cut and sandwich. I did it with a coffee whipped cream. That's how I designed it for Father's Day. But anyway, I want to avoid immersing the mesonyte board in water. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Otherwise, you could just like take this off and run the entire thing under a hot tap, and then you'd be back to having a clean base to work with. That is like nice and clean to use for the next project. And now this is my designated content board. You see? The plastic is holding on for dear life. One of you is like, surely should throw that away. Why would I do that? Because once this is back on, you see that, okay. But I will try a different adhesive. This is dirty because it was doing flowers. See all the green and stuff, my full flowers. So that's what that's for. Because I will use this for this and this for that. Like I use boards. I wouldn't throw this away because I use this to arrange flowers, like flowers that are supposed to look like they're not sitting on anything. Cake boards work beautifully for that. So yeah, I'm gonna go get changed now, or finish getting dressed rather, and find out where this man is. Hey boy, we're done running errands. We came so late I couldn't vlog, but I'm at my little guilty pleasure place. I got my easy cappuccino from my subscription, and we're heading out. It's so late, it's like 6 o'clock. But yeah, friends, say hi to the vlog. How old are you? Do you want to talk about it? Never mind. Bye, save it. So late. Yeah, I just got in. I sent him into the house to do something. I'll find the candles. Found the next best thing. And I sent him in the house now to check if my mom is home. I'm gonna put his, and he asked for a sweet treat. He's like, do you have something in your fridge? Yesterday you promised that you would sew a cupcake for me. Girl, I got you, mama. I prefer to dip these in alcohol, or at least wash them before I stick them in stuff. I found the curly ones, not what I was looking for, but I need him to come back before the candles are gone. Mkhosi! Sabela! Don't Tuesday! I'm so sorry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Abby. Happy birthday. I couldn't sew your treats yesterday. I know you wanted them yesterday. Oh, how cute is your little thing?
Do you want to?
You can. I'll light them back up. You can blow. Oh, because you gotta make your real wish, and then you can blow them out. You can make your wish secretly, and then blow. We're about to be rich, friend, because I know you wouldn't wish for a damn thing but money. Y'all are not gonna believe this. Okay, you will, because we all have space issues. Y'all didn't see me crumb this. I thought this thing was on the whole time. I explained a whole bunch. The point is, I'm icing my friend's cake. Okay? It is her birthday in about an hour. I'm working late because, well, you know, sometimes you work late. It's the joys of working on a smaller board. Which is also very exciting. It's 11:55 or something. I just called her or texted her. She's still up. We have a cupcake. It's like a couple of houses down. I think I can surprise her. I think I really wanted to be like so, like, I don't know, like childish. I don't know, because like a red casing. But this is a cupcake I saved from when I was baking some toppers for a cake I had going out last week. So I throwed this and we're going to take it to her. How do I pipe this? I want it coming up, hey, like an ice cream swirl. Because what says, you know, childlike and birthday like? Nothing. I'm gonna put a little candle. Now I'm gonna hurry on over and then call her. I have to be up very early. You guys are coming with me. I'm not saying you should do this at home, okay? I'm saying I used to be outside, and by this time I was still not back inside. So I know outside, okay? Don't try this at home.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pasky. Happy birthday to you. Chomking out your wish before legit like Baloeva and stuff because let's tell you wish Gabila because 9 10 30 and kill I don't think you wish get the top probaga kapagan. Ke tlo tsao jelegane so wa bona rotha kan light quiz and we did like a rabos kaya ba ka si badodo ya ba dia re tse trokane okay we ya bela ka belong to walk ya because yeah okay then you blow. Yay! Teacher me. Tell my vlog how you feel.
Oh, guys, I don't know, but be happy.
Very happy there?
Very happy.
Lena, I'm so happy.
Because I'm killer furu, but
oh, Lala, I do furu. Robert could do the farrel Lena, so again when could do one of furu and clean out was a little lantern. And a weed and was Skamataramut.
by that, they showed me going
Bagazo, Pandori, did it? We know it's like we de jar like Mongolia look takuna so. Garufitili we knows. That's my girl. Now where's it? Give buladi gate. I want to play it. I'm sure we never do like guava no trailer gates. Bye.
Afternoon. The construction is ongoing. It's a bit loud today. I was supposed to see you early in the morning. Listen, I went to bed yesterday and forgot to make the bowl. More than one way to skin a cat. I really don't have a real method of when I make a fondant bowl. I just do whatever feels right on that day. I am, however, getting this inclination to stencil the fondant the same as the bottom part of the cake. It's gonna give two-tone. I wasn't planning to match this to be a true color, like so that we have a monochrome look running. I wasn't planning to do that. I knew that the bow would be a slightly off color, like a shade or two lighter than the brown I worked with there. So I added this. I tore it, but I can't redo it. Okay. They will not give it a go. I added a multi-bow one. I have some baking paper in between to hold up the fold. And this is to just give me that bend. I'm going to put this in the oven for an hour or so. I'm very upset. I am extremely upset. Darlings. Darlings. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. Good morning. Just the next morning, I have to take pictures of this. I'm seeing now that the name isn't on. When last did I do a gold drip? I must say I didn't do a lot of gold drips back in the height of gold drips. But this is a repeat design from one that I'd made a couple of years ago, but it had a baby shower element to it. So it had a topper, an acrylic topper with like the silhouette of a pregnant person on the front. So yeah, man. Now I gotta get these pictures. I paint mine. All of these hacks of gold drips of baby, I just paint it on. Okay, just paint it on. That's it. I've showed you guys what luster I use in other videos. It's the Crystal Valley. I had to stick the name on so it wouldn't hurt to get this out for you. It's Crystal Candy. The Metallics collection. I think this is Emperor's Gold. Yeah. Nice, hey? The trick, I use the same ganache that I used to frost at a different consistency, because when it drips, it frosts over. It doesn't keep that gloss because it's not a 2-to-1 ratio.
meaning it's going to stay in place and then I'm going to be able to paint it and I'm not going to have to worry about it moving. That's the other part I feel the girls were saying. It's a super loaded cake. Again, it's from a repeat design. They know what they chose. We have like cakesicles. Then we have like some chocolate sails and shards to like make it an interesting shape. I had cake slices on the other one. We went with cake donuts on this one. 2 of these or 3 of these. I don't know. One is here. One is somewhere. And 4 flowers. And they wanted like different textures of white. And it says PK's 50th. I think I'll just put on the side the inspo. You'll get it. In the dark. My globe died. These. So we have a new one. Gizam. Okay. Yeah. Odzbo do lugisi jori. Odo kanikilo urgoiki. Urona mela kitilo. Nabe asirenga skonodi. Oro bargene umgorod. Arara izamaka gwandon.
I cut out the little dangling bits yesterday. We have to decide which bow we're using. We must decide at once. Okay, we gotta decide now what works. Cute. Cuter. Okay, and this one's. I'm gonna remove all the paper I had inside to help it hold. I'll play around with it. I'll set it on something. So my microphone's been off and I've been going on and on. This is a repeat color story, a popular one. When I started making them, when I added them, I think the first one or the first one I did it was for my little neighbor, for my neighbor's daughter. She was turning, was it 10? So I've done a variation of this since. I've done a version of it since then. I always mix it up a little bit, try to make each one have its own unique feel, but the color story is the same. What is that phobia where people are, I think this would trigger that. I don't know, the ones that people are afraid of, like textures and things like that. I don't know. When I was done making this, I was like, ooh. There we are. While my mic was off, I was talking to you guys about the crumble slab that I did for the chocolate chip coffee crumble cake thing that I did for the girls coming later, and that, like that.
We have 3.
Re zubulla.
No connection ya imbokodo apha. Wathibelwa philo.
Watsibaya.
Iyozotola.
Nale na ase ya borena ye o department. Re no vibe, re no pela.
Ufkiri kibiega gwambe ribiye dijulum.
Okay.
Woi bana me.
Ukiri kibiye ngana ipse.
Orgin?
Ukiri ini chanjo ipse. Mara ukiri.
Ah, nankari.
Happy birthday.
And make a wish again. You get so many wishes because you're 30.
Okay, so what is that for? Happy birthday.
They're candles. So it's just you and your shot.
Woo, make a wish and blow your candles. Yes. Yes.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
But she's supposed to be here. Rona go sa go pack like para roba o sta si ba go
am going to bed. It's just gone 1 o'clock. The birthday girl is like outside because she's relatively young. We're tired. All the old people and one young person who's basically an old person remained behind. We can't do second locations, baby. That is not who we are. I'll probably get her to sign out tomorrow because this is her birthday vlog technically. Because she has to come get her cake. We have to take nicer pictures during the day. I baked a separate sheet cake so people could eat from that and not make her cut her cake. So I'm gonna go to bed. And I don't think it's the end of the vlog. I think I'll have a sign out of the vlog when she's hungover tomorrow. But she's gone out. I let her go. I am getting the hang of this hosting thing, I think. Anyway, we're getting better at it. Come say goodnight. Thank you. So my little sister and I'm gonna go to bed because I'm exhausted. I just had a cup of chamomile. I'm out of here, okay? My kitchen is clean. That's the only thing that counts. I have this pickup in the morning. That's the girl's cake. We'll get better pictures tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. You guys are gonna have to be content with me being the one to sign out the vlog because I was with this girl all morning. Sat with her for hours. We came to my house to take her cake to her house and we did all of that. At no point did I remember she needs to sign out. And I am not going back to her house because then I'll be stuck there for another 2 hours. Because she went to the Groove yesterday, so we have to talk about everything that happened to Groove. Like, she has to tell me everything that happened. We have to gossip about the entire ghetto and all of that stuff. So it's just going to be me signing out, okay? Ciao for now.